Hey, what's going on YouTube? So if you've been following us on our video, we've been looking for a new classic car, and this is what we ended up getting. We got a 1951 Dodge Wayfarer. We're out here, Sam's Burgers, East Bay, California, right here, Hayward, San Lorenzo. But we've had this car for a few weeks now. 1951 Dodge Wayfarer. Been driving it, been doing a few things to it, servicing it. It's a real nice car. I mean, it's not top show quality. The paint is okay. It was really oxidized when we got it, so I've been spending the last week or so cutting and polishing and put a few coats of wax on it. Had to put some new tires. We had to drive it from Stockton down to where we live in the East Bay area, so about 70 miles. And by the time I got home, the thing had developed like a shake in the front end. And when I was repacking the front bearings, I noticed that this front passenger tire was starting to come apart. It had a big like bubble in it. The tread was good, but they were old. The car sat for a while. But this is that 51 Dodge Wayfarer. I think they made this model only for a few years, which is pretty cool. It's a two-door, kind of like a fastback, I guess you would call this. These real big fenders. It's got skirts. It's just a beautiful car. You know, my wife loves it. My kids love it. In the video, the color looks kind of more blue, but it's really like that seafoam green. Let me see if I can get a good shot here with the sun. Sun's going down, but I was able to get the paint pretty shiny. You can see it there. It's got a really cool hood ornament here. It's a Ram. Here's the crest. Good looking grill. Everything works. The only thing that doesn't work is the radio. It's got some cool hubcaps. So these are actually Dodge hubcaps that they mounted these little bullet cones on the center, which is cool because it matches the bumper. So this is the Dodge Wayfarer. Has a Gyro-matic transmission, which is pretty cool. I'll show you guys how that works here in a minute. But let me pop the hood for you. Pretty simple. One hand, you could just kind of hit that first latch, and then the second one. It's got the 230 straight six flathead. Gotta do a little cleaning up in here. I had to put a new battery. I made my my double lot battery cables again, just like I did on my F100. So got those 6-volt positive ground system on this still. Here's the relays for the Gyro-matic transmission. Pretty simple, straightforward. Previous owner put a 6-volt alternator on it, which I'm trying to, when I first got it, it kept draining the battery. So I don't know if it was a bad battery, or I hear that sometimes these single wire alternators cause a drain. Put a new starter solenoid. Maybe if some of you Mopar guys know, the back of this alternator's got this weird block on it. I don't know what that is. But so far I've done the motor oil, cleaned the air bath oil filter, cleaned the breather filter element. This weekend I'm planning on dropping the transmission fluid, dropping the rear diff fluid. Like I said, I already pulled the front wheels off, repacked the bearings, greased up all the suspension linkages and pivot points and stuff like that. It runs and rides really good. Get a lot of compliments. You know, a lot of the guys that I know, they got Chevys, Deluxes, Bel Airs. So when I pulled up on this, they were like, what is it? They didn't know if it was a Hudson. They didn't know if it was a Merc. But it's a Dodge. Here we go. We got the trunk. You just twist this thing here and pull up. Got a spare tire. Keeping my little battery charger in here just in case. Pretty decent sized trunk. It's real low. I think just because it's lowered, this trunk lid's about chest high. Got to try to get a replacement lock or get a locksmith to make me a key for that. Let's check out the inside here. Cool handles, you twist them to open. So interior's real nice. Needs to be cleaned. I haven't been able to clean the inside, you know, just a little vacuum and shampoo. It's my little Bluetooth speaker in there. I'm gonna wire up that Bluetooth setup like I had in the F100. Hopefully you guys aren't picking up too much wind noise. It's kind of windy today. But it's got the split front bench seat. Pretty decent sized back seat. I could get in the back here and sit. Nice headliner, dome light. Got these cool little armrests. The rear windows go down about 3/4 of the way. Like that. So this is perfect for us and the kids. Said everything in here pretty much works, except for the radio, and I think one of the blower motors might be out. So here we go, Dodge Wayfarer. Nice glove box. Let me fire it up for you guys. There we go. Give you guys a little exhaust sound here, but you can see the amps, fuel gauge, oil pressure, temperature. It's got the radio here. You could get an optional clock to go into that area. You got a cigarette lighter there, horn. Let's see, we got our headlights. This is our panel lights here with the dimmer. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you guys can see that. Dims. Wipers. I don't want to turn the wipers on because there's no water, but they work. Parking brake. We got turn signals. Got a little indicator here for that. Got our high beam switch on the floor. Let me turn the high. There we go. High beam. Straight six sounds pretty good. I think they got a glass pack in it. Single exhaust. Real nice underneath. Motor just purring away here. Nice and quiet. Sorry about that. Guy came by to compliment the car. He was asking me what kind of hubcaps are these. Like I was saying, they're just the Dodge hubcaps with the little bullet on there. So yeah, this is it. 51 Dodge Wayfarer. I like it. I dig it. Got the little Dodge badge here. I gotta look up the VIN. I want to look up the VIN to see where it was built, because I think there was a plant in San Leandro, which is not too far from me here. But why don't we get in it and take a little ride? All right, so here we are. We're inside the car. So this Gyro-matic, it's almost like a 3 on the tree, but it's not. So even though it's an automatic, you still have the clutch, brake, and gas. So what you got to do is you have to put the clutch in, and then you select either reverse, which is all the way towards you, and up, and then you let out the clutch and work it like that. Or what you do is you put the clutch in, and then you have a high, which is here. Or actually, sorry, this is low. This is low. Like if you're pulling a big hill, or you got a car full of people and you need to take off, maybe a little quicker, and then it's 2 speeds here, and then you pull it down here. Most of your driving is going to be down here in the drive mode. Let's go ahead and release this parking brake. And then now you could let the clutch out and see, I could put the brake on and come to a complete stop and now drive it like automatic. I don't need to use the clutch. I could just let the brake out and drive it like an auto. And it's a 2-speed. So what you do is, once you get up to like 15-20 miles an hour, you let off the gas and the transmission will shift. Now if we were to be in the low position, the shift point is sooner, so it's like at 8 miles an hour. Let's go ahead and get out here on the... Gotta go over the speed bumps kind of slow. This thing's low. Speed bumps by my house, the first time I pulled in, hit the frame pretty good. So here we are, we're gonna come up to a stop. I'm not gonna use the clutch, just pushing the brake. This is the Gyro-matic. Get our dash lights on there. All right, so now we're just taking off. Again, no clutch, just get on the gas. And then when we get up to about 15 miles an hour, I'll let off the gas pedal and you'll hear a click here. Listen for the click. There we go, it shifted. Now we're in second, I guess, or technically it'd be fourth gear. You take off in third, but... So yeah, that's how you do that. And then when you come to when you slow down, it should be about like 5 miles per hour. You'll hear the transmission shift back down. So not using any, there we go, it downshifted, I felt it. So again, I could put the clutch in and come up here to low. And then with the foot on the brake, I'll let out the clutch. And then just wait for the light to turn green. And we'll do 2 gears here, and then when we get up to speed, we have to shift down into drive, and then it'll automatically go to fourth. You kind of skip third gear. It's pretty cool. I was able to let my wife drive this, so the shift point's going to be a little sooner. There we go. See, it was about 8 miles. Now we're in second. Get up here, and then we'll use the clutch and go down into drive, and now we're in third gear. I've had this thing on the highway, about 70 miles an hour is kind of the top that I would want to take it, but 55, 60, 65, it's pretty smooth. Go ahead and come back over here, see if any of my buddies are here. Drum brakes all around. They work pretty good. Just gotta sometimes give them a little pump. In the second pump, they're a little stiffer. Transmission shifted down again. Again, here's the inside of the car. Pretty nice. Pretty smooth, pretty quiet. This mirror should be up here, but yeah, I don't know. And even for not having power steering, it steers pretty easy. Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna show up tonight. There's a car show tomorrow, and then the weather's kind of gloomy. It's supposed to rain even, I think, overnight, but Friday nights we usually meet out here. There's a pumpkin patch here, but there's some taco trucks. We do Lolos and tacos. I came once, so I was wanting to come again, but I'm gonna go ahead and head home. Check you guys later. Hope you liked the video. Once again, 1951 Dodge Wayfarer, 2-door fastback, 230 straight 6-volt positive ground. Like, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one, and stay posted for some updates on servicing and repairs and stuff on this car. This is our new project. All right, thank you guys for watching. Later.